Alright, so in this video we're gonna look at repairing the front tire of this zero-turn lawnmower. Before we do that, quick overview. I don't have much experience with tire repairs, but on my previous lawnmower I took this tire I think and this tire to a repair shop. All they do is they insert a tube and usually it's about 30 bucks for each. Now for this one I looked at several options to repair. To do this one, to insert tube through a shop, probably be about $30. What's interesting though is on Amazon I've seen is you can buy front two tires. I think they're just made of rubber without air in them for about 30 bucks. Only negative from what people say, ride might not be as comfortable, which in my yard it's not gonna make a difference anyway. Problem is though with this one is it's about 100 bucks or so for this one, or you could get just a tire. I think it's about 80 to 100 for just a tire. You could get it with a wheel, but if you get just a tire you also need to find a place to install it. But in this video we're not gonna worry about this one. What we'll do is we're gonna try to repair this tire, and from what I've seen researching, there could be several issues. Could be just the tire itself is old, could be that air is escaping through those edges, it could be that air escaping through the valve. I think it's on another side, or it could be that there is a nail somewhere. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna troubleshoot it, see what the issue is, and try to repair it instead of buying a new one or taking this one to a repair place. And we'll start by jacking up zero turn. I'll just use this as a point. That way you can clearly examine this tire. I'm gonna actually wash it with water just to make it look nicer for a video and easier to see if there are any holes or any nails on it. Okay, I did a half decent job of cleaning it, and let's see. I don't see any nails, which hopefully may be a good thing, because if it's not leaking through here, if it's just this valve, I might just have to repair that, but we'll see. Okay, if you're watching this, could use your help. If you could tell me what this is for. Is that to add the grease? Please let me know if it is. It's a good thing, because I thought that the front ones are not greasable, but if you watch it, please let me know. Okay, so if it is a valve, technically you don't have to remove this wheel, but since it's really easy, I'll remove it anyway. What I like about this design is it doesn't have nuts, bolts on two sides, it's just on this side, so you don't have to secure or close this with anything. You can just remove this one, and it's a 19 millimeter. Just push this one in, and here, let's see if it's gonna come off. There you go. Super easy, I like it. Now we have the wheel off. Okay, now to find a leak, obviously we need to add air into the tire. You could have done this step earlier, but really it doesn't matter. Just make sure you check and you add exact pressure you should. And on this one it's 46 psi. Got about 40, there you go, 46. Okay, now the fun part. We have a wheel here and tire, and it's leaking air somewhere. Let's try to find out where it's leaking from. Now at this point you're gonna ask yourself, are you crazy using baby spool to see where the wheel tire is leaking? Yes, it is kind of crazy move, but I also want to test this spool, make sure it's working, so why not? There are obviously other ways. You could use like a dish soap with water, put it on around the tire, see if there are any bubbles anywhere. But since this tire is pretty small, why not try this one? Whenever we're gonna work on this one, we could try the dish soap method. So subscribe to this channel, you'll see more repairs, you'll see other tire repair. And in the near future, hopefully near future, I'm gonna install LED light right here in the front. It should work on pretty much any zero turn. Installation should be about same or close to the same. So like, subscribe, and you'll see that one in the future. But for now, let's work on this one. Or this one actually. Okay, I think we have enough water. And let's see where's the leak coming from. Probably should have washed it a bit more, but whatever. Completely, oh, there we go. You see it? Okay, let's turn it around. It's definitely on this side. Yep. Let me try to get a better angle so you could see it. I hope you can see it, but it's coming from the valve. Awesome. To me, that's actually a good thing. Oh, actually, there you go. Look. To me, it's actually a good thing because my understanding is also fairly easy to replace instead of taking all that stuff apart. So let's get to work. So I'm not gonna drain this water yet because I wanna try to replace just a one valve steam core. What it is inside it, inside this thing. It's not the whole piece, and the way I think it's just that one because it's leaking air right only from the middle, not on the sides. And it's a whole lot easier to do. That should be super easy. I never done it, but you'll see how I do it. If I'll be able to do it, you should definitely be able to do it as well. So let's get to it. Okay, I paid I think about $12 or something like that, and I'll give you a link in description for this kit. Has a whole bunch of full valve and has decent amount of valve steam cores. A reason I decided to go with the kit too is in case I'll have exact same issue on my rear wheel or tire, I'll just use that kit again, and I could always use it because on this lawnmower I had issues with at least two of them, so I think it's a must-have kit. So like I said, what we're gonna work on is replacing the valve steam core. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take air out of this tire. I guess we could use this tool with this sharp thing. Let's see if it's gonna take air out. Just push on that. There we go. I'd say you don't have to do it like all the way, but I think should be good enough here. So next thing we need to do is we're gonna remove that steam core valve, whatever. That's how it looks. So we're gonna use this portion. We're gonna go like this, and we should be able to remove it. This kit also comes with a longer version, which should be good too. I'm gonna try this longer one, should be a little bit easier. So I'm gonna insert it and turn counterclockwise. There we go. Here it is. And now I'm gonna insert our new one. So my understanding is don't over tighten it, make sure it goes in, but not too much. So I'm gonna use the same tool. And turn it clockwise now. Make sure it's snug but not tight. Okay, I got it snug, not tight. So far that was beyond super easy. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add air 46 psi as a max. Good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the same pool, make sure it's not leaking air anymore. And look, no more bubbles. The repair was a whole lot easier than I expected. Super fast, super easy. And what I like about this kit, it's on top of all this, also comes with those caps. Now let's install it back on a zero turn. Don't forget, if you're watching this video, let me know if this is for the grease. My grease gun tin broke, so I'll have to buy one, but let me know if that's what it is. And then I'll add some grease to it. Bad news, heard a little bit of a air leak. Didn't see it before, I don't know why, but I mean, valve core was definitely leaking, but now, look. Now it's leaking from this right here. So for this, I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna do a repair video on that as well. But I'll still install it back just to show you how it's done. Like I say, subscribe and you'll see video how to replace or how to fix that other issue I'm having. Okay, so to install it should be very easy. Put this in. One of those is square, other one is round. This goes into a square one. Never mind, I think two of them are square. Oh well. Again, 19mm ratchet. Yeah, it definitely sucks that it's leaking from edge. But obviously valve core was faulty as well, so I don't regret starting on it. So hopefully soon I'll figure out how to how to put this, maybe glue it back or whatever the procedure. And as soon as I do that, you'll see it on my channel. Have any questions, post below. As always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.